I don't just wear these colors, I live them. Warrior blue stitched into my spine, pure white pressed into my purpose. I've been walking this oath for 11 years strong. Not perfect, but principled. Not loud, but the legacy. Because Sigma don't shout for attention, we build where silence forgot us. 11 years ago, I crossed over more than a line. I crossed into lineage. Into a brotherhood where history is not a chapter, it's a charge. Where the ink of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated still bleeds through time, reminding me that culture for service and service for humanity isn't a slogan, it's a lifestyle. See, I stood in rooms where my title walked in before I did, doctor. But Sigma taught me how to stand in rooms where my service echoed louder than any degree. Taught me that leadership isn't about the podium, it's about the people who feel seen because you showed up. 11 years of handshakes that meant more than words, conversations that felt like calling, brothers who became mirrors, reflecting who I was, challenging who I could be. Because iron sharpens iron, but Sigma sharpens soul. I've been the professor, the poet, the father, but through it all, I've always been Sigma. Even when life tried to break cadence, Sigma kept me marching. Even when storms rolled in, I remembered. We don't fold, we form. Because our founders didn't build this for comfort, they built this for correction, to uplift, for impact. For every black boy who needed to see a man stand 10 toes down in discipline, dignity, and divine purpose. 11 years later, I'm not the same man that crossed. I'm sharper, wiser, rooted deeper in something that don't shake when the world does, because Sigma didn't just give me brothers. It gave me balance between hustle and honor, ambition and accountability, between the man I am and the man I'm still becoming. So today, I don't just celebrate time. I celebrate transformation. I celebrate every lesson stitched into these letters, every handshake that held me accountable, every moment I had to choose principle over pride. 11 years. And I'm still growing. Still giving. Still standing in royal blue and pure white like it's armor, because this ain't just a fraternity. This is foundation. Family. Forever. So you see me walking. Know that I carry more than myself. I carry 1914 legacy. I carry every brother who stood before me and said, Go Ma.